Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and those who don't know what the hell you are yet. Hopalong PR here, and I am adjusting the mic for a second. There we go. That's much better. Okay, so... what was I doing? Sorry, the last time I played was literally when the last episode ended. It's been like a few... How long has it been? I don't know. But I remember in my yammering where I'm supposed to be going. We are infiltrating... Yeah, I think it's the Sankeem Gate. Because I remember that we were blocked by big bad wolfies. It weren't fun. Did it. We finally did it, but it was less satisfying than what it should have been. Okay, so... Was it the Sankeem or was it the wolf one? Or Fort Lestian? Wait a second. Aha. Let's see, looks like... No. There we go. Leston. Is this Leston? Yes, it is. Okay. See, I know how to have a brain when I so choose to. Now... They shouldn't have a problem with us just saying, hey, we think you're harboring fugitives. Can we go in and check? Someone tells me that won't go over that well. So let us try something a little more clever. Quick. Joshua, Estelle, get a huge trench coat and stand on each other's shoulders. They'll never recognize you. They'll probably think that you're, I don't know, you're some sort of huge deity come to bestow judgment upon them. Until, they realize that you're just two people in a trench coat. I want to see that happen in my life at some point. Two kids in a trench coat trying to pretend to be an adult. That'd make my life. Wow, check out the size of this base. It's going to be several times as big as the Hocking Gate, don't you think? Yeah, you may be right. It was apparently the primary base of the counter-offensive in the war 10 years ago. Oh, okay. That's pretty impressive. Well, if we go outside and see and talk to whoever's in charge. What is it? Nothing. It's just that you're not acting like your usual timid self. You're starting to remind me of Dad. Come on, it's not like I'm nervous. But after General Morgan, how bad can it be? I guess you're right. What if he's still at the Hocking Gate? Probably not, since you had to say that. Because I know there's a sneaking segment coming up. I only know that because apparently you get more points if you can go undetected. That's strange. There's usually a gatekeeper outside at least. Identify yourselves. Oh, where'd that come from? Probably speaker. This is Lestian Fortress, HQ of the Liberals Armed Forces. This place is off limits to civilians. I'm afraid you're going to have to leave. Can you two hear me? Sorry, but we're not civilians. We're from the Bracers Guild. We're here to discuss the matter of the central lab being attacked. Could we please speak to the individual in charge? Your actual Bracers then? If you don't believe us, you can inspect our emblems. You can see them, right? Indeed. Appears to be the genuine article. However, I regret to inform you that the CO of this base is currently away. Perhaps you can come back another day. No commanding officer? Well, that sounds sloppy. In that case, anybody from the intelligence division will be fine. We have information that could go to either Colonel Richard or Captain Amalthea. Very well, wait there. Whew, it's like pulling teeth with these guys. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this to be this tight. Whoa, someone's here at least. Hey dudes, what's up? Can we come in for a tea party? Or, some soup or tea, coffee would be fine too. Sid! What are you doing in Tales? Legend of Heroes. You belong in Final Fantasy. Please forgive me for making you wait. I am Major Sid, Garrison Commander of Lestian Fortress. Estelle Bright of the Bracers Guild. And I'm Joshua Bright, also of the Bracer Guild. Bright? Something wrong? Nothing. Pardon me. On to business. You mentioned the attack on the Central Labs. I'm very sorry, but no one from the Intelligence Division is currently here. If you have a message, I can deliver it. That could be a problem. Okay, time to think she's up. We found the air. You what? What? You look surprised, Major. Oh, it's nothing. We've been searching for it too. So what did they leave anyway? Take a look at this. Hand over Dorothy's photograph. This is Lesson Fortress. How'd you get this picture? No need to get worked up. Look at the top right corner of that picture. What the? It's obviously not a silhouette of a military patrol ship, and a spitting image of the airship that took away the professor. Indeed, this is a grave matter. Thank you for your cooperation. I'll send a report to the Intelligence Division straight away. Is that it? I mean, don't you think this is weird? How the suspects should be hanging around here? It's embarrassing to admit, but I'm afraid that is entirely my fault. We've been aggressively searching along the border, so security hasn't been tight at home as it should have been. And if the airship fled to the north, it's possible that the whole matter may have been a plot by the Empire. I'd like to know just one thing. Where exactly are the intelligence personnel right now? That's classified. I'm sorry, I can't say more. Well, that doesn't seem like he's up to anything at all. Nah, he's innocent. Okay, maybe it's just me, but don't you think this all smells a little funny? I know. Without any concrete evidence, pursuing this lead won't do us any good. Huh? What the? Why did it stop short? What? Did the phenomenon start again? Joshua, yeah, I think that's exactly what we needed. Seems I've let you see us at our worst. Looks like the gate mechanism isn't at the best conditions. Indeed, that's a real problem. If we get some folk at the central lab to repair it, I'll bet someone like Professor Russell could have it good as new as no time. Yes, I'll keep that in mind. You two maintain the post here until it's back working order. Be sure to keep any careless civilians away. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Now that you two can be on your way, I'll be certain to take the photograph to Indulgence. Now, if you pardon me. They're just gonna let me waltz right in. You're the man. The area's off limits. Be on your way. Are you kidding me? No. Somehow I found it hard to believe a word that guy said, especially if the malfunction we saw is what I think it is. Yeah, so it's probably that same phenomenon, which could mean the professor's being held inside. Shh, Estelle. This is the place to be discussing that. Okay. Now let's get back to his eyes and see what Killick has to say. If we have the chance, we should call for the lab chief. Ooh. Progress is actually happening. I can't believe that Professor Russell's at Lyson Fortress. Are you absolutely certain? Miss Dorothy's photograph of the shutdown of the orbital and the gate. These two things combined make the conclusion inescapable. But the Central Factory and the Royal Army have always been excellent relations. Now I'm expected to believe this? It's not as off this internal command structure of the military is run by a single entity. The people who attacked the factory were seen escaping. They look like Royal Guardsmen. Then that in itself is a clue. Oh, you and mean they were being set up. My thoughts exactly. It's maybe some form of internal conspiracy within the Royal Army. Well, that is unpleasant to think about. How'd the professor get caught up in something like this? Sounds like you found a lead on your friendly neighborhood criminals. Agate, you're not dead. Good to see you back on your feet. Yeah, I just woke up a few moments ago. It was a little weird waking up in this strange place after being put to bed by some baby. Oh, for love, everyone was worried about you, all right? Are you sure you're okay with moving so soon? Yeah. Sleeping so damn much didn't give me any other option than to recover. Feeling pretty much back to normal. But Agate, you should probably get more rest. You got the poison out of your system, and the doctor said... I said, I'm fine. Been training for years. It's not that rough on someone like me. All right, I get it. I won't overdo anything until I'm back to normal. That cool with you? Okay. Damn kids. Even the mighty Agate is no match for Tita. Guess it's just hard to say no to someone who's kept a constant vigil over you and nursed you back to health. Ah, shut up. Getting back to the point, it looks like a lot's been going on while I've been out of commission. Mind filling me in? Sure. Explained everything. Still can't believe that Grandpa's in there. I wouldn't have thought those goons in black clothes were army types either. Suddenly I'm feeling better than ever. What do you say we go settle our debts right now? Settle our debts? Ain't it obvious? Sneak into Leston Fortress. Bust the professor out. They'll never know what hit him. Okay, like everything in one big stroke. Afraid it's not that simple. Bracer Guild has a long-standing policy of non-intervention when it comes to the nation's military. Article 3 of the Guild Code, bracers and non-involvement in military or political matters. Bracer will recognize the nation's sovereignty and may not interfere nor arrest any person of national, military, or political standing. Or report more simply, as long as the army is playing dumb about this, our hands are tied. You gotta be kidding. That doesn't make sense. I mean that we can witness a crime, but if it's done by a soldier or a politician, we just pretend we didn't see anything? Essentially, yes. There is, however, a loophole. Article 2 of the Bracer Code, duty to the people. In the event of unjust impairment of citizens, the Bracer's sworn duty is to bear the responsibility of the citizens' safety. Do you understand the significance of this? See, Professor is not a politician or soldier. He's a civilian who we've sworn to protect. So then, the rest hinges on you, Mr. Murdoch. In the case, we are obligated to oppose the Royal Army and save the Professor Russell. Will you help us? Stupid question. Factory needs him. Ah, hell. All liberal needs him. Go get him. Mr. Murdoch, thank you. No need to thank me. I owe Professor Russell all he's taught me. And so we have adequate justification to proceed. Bracers Agate, Estelle, and Joshua, you are hereby ordered to proceed to the Lyson Fortress and rescue Professor Russell. It is not as above board as you may be accustomed to, but is the request of the Bracer Guild nonetheless. Now you're talking. Acknowledged. Bring it on. For doing this, we have to figure out how we're getting in there. Lyson Fortress is pretty damn famous for being impossible to break into. It's true, it's easy that we're going to do it, but by putting it into practice is going to make some serious planning. There has to be some way of getting inside. Unfortunately, security is nigh unto imperfect. Approaching it from the lake would likely be impossible since it's monitored by a network of orbital sensors. Figured as much. And a frontal assault would be a turnabout suicide. Hey, Mr. Murdoch, you know that orange airship that goes into Lyson Fortress? Oh yes, it makes periodic stops to the equipment to make sure it's performing properly. Is there any way we can sneak into the fortress on it? No, all the crew members go through a thorough security check as soon as they land. Impossible to sneak away. How about stowing away in the cargo? No good. Each container is scanned with a biosensor for living creatures and they check each and every one. Plus those sensors were designed by Professor Russell himself. You can pick up one little mouse and a huge mass of stuff. Well, damn. Oh, what is it? Don't you remember? Grandpa's invention from when I was showing you around. Let me think. Aha! Hoping with experience a new type of formant, right? Yeah. Produces a force field that can disrupt biosensors. We already tested that at work, so everything will be fine. Oh, really? I had no idea the professor was even making anything like that. Where's the device then? Guess it might be where he left it in his lab. And we have no time to lose. Hurry and retrieve the device. In the meantime, I'll gather and collate whatever data I can on Lyson Fortress. Got it, thanks. I'll leave the arrangement of a delivery via the lab. It's to you, Mr. Murdoch. Alright, I'll talk to Gustav. Just come to the airfield when you're ready. Cool. To the lab. You know, like, at least this one isn't like hid behind a bookshelf like it was in Dexter's lab. Great show. Not so much after its quote-unquote reboot, but it was still a good show nonetheless. I really enjoyed it. Now where's that thing? It's got to be here somewhere. Maybe in the corner of the lab or the second floor archives? Those are where Grandpa usually tosses the stuff from his old inventions. Eccentric old coot. Whatever, let's just find the damn thing. To the laboratory! Nope, not there. Going up. Found it. It's over that was in our experiment, all right? So we can use this? So everything performs to specs and I'll just be keep a biosensor from working right. Bound detector jammer. All right, let's get back to the guild then. Kyuko's probably finished collecting intel. Yes, she probably is, because she seems like a badass. Not someone that I'd want to piss off. No. Even so much as irritate her, you'd probably find yourself in a gutter the next day. Well, you wouldn't. Someone else would. Okay. Oh. We're back, Kyuko. We have the device. I also finished my preparations. Now what I'm about to show you is not to be spoken of to anybody else. Receive Lyson Fortress map. Oh, look at that. There's some medics for the Lyston Fortress. Wow, it sure's big. And Grandpa's in there somewhere. Isn't the layout for a fort military secret? How'd the guild get its hands on this? The guild has its way of obtaining information, especially not know. Bracer Guild is a much more complex organization than it may appear, and you would do well to remember that. Okay. I don't think I need to remind you that this is an exceptionally unique case. Relations between the army and the guild have traditionally been excellent and liberal, even relative to the surrounding nations. It is absolutely crucial that we not cause any ill will. The guild can ill afford hostilities with the army. Do I make myself clear, Agate? Yeah, I guess. If I see the men in black clothes, you're going to have a hot date with the business end of my sword. Soldiers or not, I've been looking for them. So long, I don't think they'd be offended if I didn't kick their asses. Do what you must. I just ask you take no lives. Estelle? Joshua? Legally, I should not entrust a task like this to junior bracers. Well, I don't like what you're driving at. We're already part of this. Please allow us to see the end. I might say that. I don't intend to stand in your way. But it must be said that you answer to Zeiss. As such, if worse comes worse, I will accept full responsibility for your actions. You needn't worry. Kilka? I'm sorry, we caused much trouble for you. Now then, Dita. Since you're our bracer, I have no authority over you. But are you truly set in your course? Yes, ma'am. I am. What's that all about? You don't mean, I'm the one who knows how to operate the device, so I'm going with you. It's a very complicated ornament. I'm sorry. I don't want to cause any more trouble, but I should go too. Gotta be shitting me. Listen, Pipsqueak, I ain't hearing this crap. The hell are we supposed to do with a kid on a mission? You need to operate the device. Then forget the idea. We'll find another way to sneak in. Alright. Enough. Listen up. Why are you so damn stubborn? You want to run that baby again? Dita's ready. She said she wants to help. And with help, it'll make everything easier for us to sneak in. All the improvements of our chances getting the professor out safely. I want to know why against it now, of all times. You little. Have you even thought about her as a civilian and as a kid? And you're okay with putting her in danger? I don't like it any more than you, but we'll keep her safe. We're bracers. That's our job. Sure, talk a big game for a rookie. And what does experience have to do with this? Bracers aren't the only ones who feel that some people are worth protecting. Isn't supporting the idea about what we're supposed to be about? Still, Joshua, Agate, I'm sorry I made you so mad, but my grandpa is everything to me. All I want for him is to be okay, so I'm going to do everything I can to make sure he's okay. Besides, you helped me when I needed it, so let me do the same for Estelle and Joshua, and for you. I swear I'll be good and follow your orders. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, sweetie. Do you realize you put so much thought into it? I don't buy it. If you really want to help us that badly without getting in our way, then follow orders and stay here. Got it? I really don't have any way to get in there. I'd rather not do this. Truth be told, I can think of a few thousand things I'd rather do, but I'll let it slide this once. Thank you, Agate. Got no reason to thank me. If you fall behind, you get left behind. Just so you know. All right. So one of these, I got it, you jerk. Why can't you just be nice and appreciate what she's saying? He's just the type who speaks colorfully when he's embarrassed. Defense mechanism. Oh, then you shut it. Now I trust the matter's been settled. The Leibniz will soon be ready to take off. When you're ready, please proceed to the airfield. Will do. Later, Kilga. Take care of talking with the army for us. Appreciate the responses lined up. Should they try to question us? Adios. Keep you. Please be careful. Okay, that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.